All right, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over our new auto edit plugin inside of Premiere Pro. This plugin automatically edits music videos to the beat of any song. It automatically adds visual effects, and it also automatically sequences everything to the beat of the song. So this is a really big project we've been working on these past few months. We released our first version of the plugin just not too long ago, and I think it's really, there's a lot of room for improvement, but I'm just using these streams, and I'm going to start streaming more often like this just to essentially test in public. I want to be as open and honest as possible, and I also want to hear you guys' input. If you are users of the first version of Auto Edit, if you are thinking about getting Auto Edit, we'd love to hear your input. We'd love to hear your feedback. And also for a special exclusive deal, limited deal for those of you guys streaming in or tuning in on the stream, we will be giving away a free version of the Auto Edit plugin, the brand new version, the new beta testing version. So anyways, stay tuned. We're going to dive right in. So basically, how do we use auto edit? And essentially, or two questions. Let's start with two questions. How do we use auto edit? And if you have auto edits, how do you fix some of the glitches? Or what if you're encountering some errors? So this is the auto edit plugin. It's really easy. You just go to Window, hit Extensions, and you open it right here. For those of you who don't know how to install it, or actually I'm just going to give a rundown of how to install it. You first have to download what's called ZXP installer. So ZXP installer essentially is a software extra app. It's free, and all you literally have to do is just go to the auto edit file that you downloaded, and it should be a ZXP file that you received. It looks like this, and then I'm just going to drag it from my Finder right here. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to do it again, but yeah, that's pretty much how you install it right there. And then once it's done inspecting it, it should say like ready to install, and then you just hit install. So I've already installed it, so I'm not going to hit install. I'm going to hit cancel. Let's give a first run test of this auto edit. So once you open it up, how do we actually use it? How do we actually auto edit? So the first step you're going to do is you obviously have to import your music track. So I have this music video test file right here I've been using for this entire process. I'm going to upload my MP3 file. And by the way, unfortunately, you can't drag and drop files directly over. So as you can see, if I tried to like drag and drop a music file like this, it will glitch out the plugin. Do not do that. But what you can do if you do that, just simply close it out and reopen it. And then you click on it and you import your file like that. So I'm going to import a music test file. Now, heads up, we did just run a terminal like command to basically reset some of these settings. So the BPM detector is not working in this version right now that I'm using, but it does work in the current version that's available for download. But this is just like the ultimate beta testing version. As mentioned in the title, we're beta testing a brand new version, and we would love to just get input and feedback. So anyways, I'm importing, I hit continue, and as you can see, ta-da, it is imported basically everything into our timeline. One second, I'm just making sure my stream is actually going. Yeah, okay, we're going. So now let's go ahead and automatically synchronize some of these files. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit next, and then, oops, as you can see, yeah, we got this little error right here. So this is just because we're running that terminal command, and this is that new beta testing version. But I actually will just might as well take this opportunity to do a how do you say it, customer support rundown troubleshooting process. So basically the way you fix this is you go to your privacy and settings in settings. This is because I'm on Mac, and so a lot of some of the issues that people have been encountering, we've been noticing, is on Mac. And the reason why it's on Mac more so than Windows is because Mac has like a lot of pretentious malware software detection things, and it basically stops viruses from opening in the computer. Auto edit is not a virus, obviously, but because Mac is super very like safe and secure, they have a lot of systems to stop this. So all you have to do is go to privacy and setting, and this right here is called the Python. This is the Python like file that does the beat detection. scroll down and you should see it right here, and it just says allow anyways. So I'm gonna hit allow anyways, and then I hit done. And then now it's saying open anyways. So now I can open it anyways. I just simply use my password and ta-da. Oh, no, what's going on? Okay, there you go. It opened. But as I mentioned, because we did the terminal command, the BPM is still glitching out a bit. So I do know the BPM, it's 180. When you use auto edit in the version that you download off our website, it won't give you any of these errors. This is just because we're beta testing, but it will automatically generate a BPM and place it right here. So we have our BPM, and now what are all these other settings? So you can see if you hover over these little question marks, it will actually give you a rundown exactly of what the like this feature does. So we tried to make this as easy as possible to understand, but if you have any questions, of course, feel free to shoot us a DM on Instagram, email us at info@11%.net, and so forth. But what we're going to do now is we're going to run a version test, auto edit test, and this is actually the really cool part. I love this part. This part is my favorite. By the way, I'm going to make sure I skipped this last step, so I'm just going to manually synchronize this like this. I hit Command A, right clicking everything, and I'm synchronizing the beat. Is it working? Okay, anyways. And now what I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to go ahead and choose between stairs, manual, and random. So what is stairs, manual, and random? Stairs is basically it's going to auto edit in just a sequence from top to bottom, just alternating evenly between all the performance takes. Manual won't apply any cuts. It won't delete any of the performance takes. It will just automatically create cuts to your video, and then that way you can just go ahead and choose whichever performance takes you want. And random will randomly choose between performance takes. So we're actually just going to go ahead and go with random for now, because I think that would be coolest. Now, speed, edit speed. What does this basically entail? Well, as the name hopefully implies, this is the pacing of the edit. So sometimes you want the edit to, even though it's like a fast BPM, you want it to still be, how do you say this? Like longer cuts in between. So let's say there's a chorus, and then there's, what's the other part of the song? There's a chorus, and then there's like the build up, the beginning of the song. And let's say the chorus is a little bit faster than the beginning of the song. So what if you want there to just be calm during the chorus, and then a faster pace during the chorus, and then a calmer edit in the beginning? So this is basically how it'll split up the cuts. So what you can do is you can just enable variation, and this way it'll alternate between calm, fast, and chill. And that way you get a nice edit of your music video. Now, lastly, this start time right here is very specific, but let's say your song track has like one of those, it doesn't start at 000. So let's say there's like a voiceover, or there's like a voicemail sound effect in the beginning of the song. All you have to do is just go ahead and enter the start time right here. Like it starts actually at 12 seconds, not 000. And then that way auto edit can adjust for the pacing of the song. And then lastly, markers right here will just automatically apply markers to every single beat marker. So that way, if you want to add any other effects or cuts to the beat of the song, you can do so. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit proceed to random edit. And as you can see, it is automatically editing our music video right here. This is pretty crazy. I mean, still just coming from like a video editor who used to do all of this manually. This saves so much time just watching this happen IRL. And as you can see, it automatically created a music video cut. I did not enable the collapse effect, but the collapse one would basically just take all this and smash it down into one singular layer. But we're just gonna leave it as is for now, just so you can essentially see what it does and how it edits. So now, as you can see, I'm not gonna play the music because it's gonna echo my audio for the stream, but as you can see, it's automatically editing the music video to the beat of the song. And there we go. We have a first rough draft edit of our video. And yeah, that is crazy, the fact that we didn't do any of this work ourselves. It's automatically edited for us. So anyways, that's pretty much how you do that. But now let's get on to the fun parts. There's actually more, believe it or not. There's an automatic AI visual effects applier that we just created, and this is part of the newest version. So I'm going to be giving a rundown of this one. So as you can see, there's a manual version and there's an AI version. The AI version has, the manual version is actually pretty much already available in the current version of the plugin. It's pretty easy to use. You just hit insert at playhead and voila, you have video effects of whatever effects you want to add. We did unfortunately have to make these, green screen, solely because we didn't have the space to include MOV files, but this is really easy. I mean, I think you know how to add a green screen remover effect. You just add the Ultra key right here, go to your effects and control, and you select the green, and ta-da! There you have it, a nice 3D car effect that you can just apply with the auto edit button. So anyways, that's pretty cool, the fact that you can add that instantly. The other thing that you can do, I mean, there's other effects in here. There's CRT glitches, as you can see. We also have, we have more CRT glitches. There's chrome effects. You can apply these chrome effects just like that if you wanted. There are also some film borders. These ones are pretty fun. This one right here is actually currently being updated. It's supposed to be a blend normal mode, but as you can see, oh, what's going on here? Okay, well, this is good to know. We can fix this in the future. Yeah, that's not supposed to be happening right now. But the film borders, let's try film border number 2. See if that one works. Yeah, okay, so they're doing all black. I see what's happening here. Good to know, good to mention for development and making sure this gets fixed. But this is also why I'm building in public. We're showing this process IRL. There's also film burns. You can apply these right here and add some nice like film light flash effects. These are pretty cool, fun to use. And then there's also some other cool stuff like mixed media, paint effects. Yeah, pretty much whatever you want. It's not to give you a full cut of your video. It's rather like, the way I see this is like, okay, this takes me usually 3 hours, maybe 4 hours to do manually. So how do we do this essentially? Like in a few seconds? How do we speed up this process? So what we're going to do next is we're going to test this AI feature, which is exactly to answer that question. So this AI feature over here will basically let you go over here, and now you can search for and apply 3D objects, CRT, like literally every effect that we just went over earlier, but you can automatically apply this at just the click of a button. So I'm going to start off with the film burns effects right now because these ones work the best in my opinion. And let's just start with film burns. So we're going to change this effect intensity down to 30%. For those of you wondering what effect intensity does, this basically means how much do you want to apply, how many effects do you want to apply to the video? Do you want effects to apply to 100% of the video, which is a lot, or do you want it to apply to, let's say, 30% of the video? So we're going to hit add visual effects, and as you can see, ta-da, it is automatically added some film burns to our video right here. Let's see if it plays out. Yeah, awesome. So we're playing it out, and 30% of this video has some nice film burns. And you can see these film burns just pretty much play at random throughout this entire video. And yeah, it's pretty cool, the fact that this is done automatically. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. The reason why I'm doing these live streams essentially is to get, feedback. And also we will, as I mentioned in the beginning, we will be giving away a free version of this auto edit plugin to anybody who is down to hop on a Discord call for 15 minutes and give us some thoughts, opinions, whatever they think would be cool, their wishes. It's super easy to get the free version of auto edit. You just hop on Discord and join our server, and you literally just put down a wish list of cool things that you think would make this plugin better, things that you think would improve this plugin, and so forth. The last thing, we're not done yet, by the way. The last thing that auto edit can do is title cards, automatic title cards. It can automatically apply them to our videos. So as you can see, there are liquid glass effects, there are chrome effects, there are standard title cards, there are animated title cards. We really tried to go all out for this one and make it, as effective of a plugin as possible. So all you have to do for these ones is you hit insert at playhead and watch. It's loading. Ta-da! you get some nice title cards applied to your video just like that. I think that's, I don't know, in my opinion, I think that's pretty cool. The fact that all of this is just like just the click of a button and perfectly formatted, you know, no reformatting, whatever you need. And then to change these controls, you just go to your effects controls, and then you can change this to my video or whatever name you want, and it's pretty easy to adjust. So that's pretty much how you use the automatic title card applier. There's so many more things with this plugin. Yeah, would love to just hear anybody's thoughts. Plugin name. Oh, the plugin is called Auto Edit. Sorry. Auto Edit. It's linked in the description. So if you want to download the Auto Edit plugin, it is linked right here. But overall, we really just want to hear you guys' thoughts and inputs. That's the reason why we're building in public. That's the reason why we're just being completely honest about this. And also, I think there's an overlay on my screen that shows it. But yeah, this is Auto Edit right here. You can download it at 11%.net. Link below in the description. Linked in the chat. And yeah, anyways, it's honestly, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. There's always room for improvement for anything. But the coolest thing about this is the main goal for this is really just to make something useful and make something that is actually going to help you save time as a music video editor. That's actually going to help you save time as, you know, just as an editor as a whole. And our plan and goal is to, you know, not only do auto edit, but create multiple plugins and features and build out this suite into something that is actually helpful for all of video editors. The content creation, creator economy is here. The demand is only going to increase for videos. As video editors, we are the world's superheroes at the moment. Maybe that's an exaggeration. No, it's actually not. I mean, really, if you think about it in the way marketing and outreach goes, video editing is only going to increase. So, I mean, most of my subscribers are video editors. That's why I'm talking to you guys about this. But it's really exciting time. So and that's why we're essentially on a mission to just make tools that help make your job easier, make your job faster, so that you can land more clients, so that you can edit faster, so you can be more productive as a video editor. No, unfortunately, the plugin is not free, but as I mentioned, if you are down to hop on a 15-minute Discord call, all you have to do is join our Discord server. It's linked in the description. We will, and also in this Discord call, if you can give feedback on the plugin, and if you can just let us know what you think would be cool in a plugin, your wishes, your requests, your feedback for a dream plugin that would make your editing workflow 10 times better, we will give you the plugin for free. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, join our Discord server, shoot me a DM, say live stream in the DM, and I will choose a winner. Anyways, so yeah, this is pretty much how it's done. Let me see if I can run another test of it with a better video. So I'm just going to reopen the plugin over here, and let's go back to step one. As you can see, it's super easy. If we just want to sequence another music video, we can totally do that. I believe I have to find another video that is in my giant hard drive. You know what? It might be in this other, hard drive. One second, guys. Yeah, I definitely think I can access it through this other hard drive. I used to do a lot of music videos in 2023, and I used to spend a lot of time on repetitive, mundane tasks such as sequencing, editing to the beat, adding these transitions, adding these visual effects. So that's essentially why we made this to be faster. Let me also see if we can go over some of these manual effects as well. I'm also kind of using this call as a means to document like all the requests that I am inputting to have fixed in our next version. So let's try some of these CRT effects. So this one right here, that one did not apply. Interesting. CRT glitch 17. Keep note of that one. You can also apply other CRT effects. Does this one work? Interesting. Let's make a new sequence and then start from scratch. So I can literally use any song I want. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to my music downloads and I'm going to pick a new song. Let's do this Molly Santana type beat. And then I'll just, you know what, screw it. We're going to use these same 4 performance shots. Now we have to come over here and we have to synchronize all these takes. So this is pretty easy. We just hit command. We right click everything and then we hit synchronize. So I believe, these 4 are synchronized like this. So we're going to hit synchronize right here. And then, okay. Did it go through? Oh, I have to select all these. My bad. Synchronize. Clip start. Boom. Synchronized. Now we hit next. Now it's detecting the beat for the first time. And yeah, once again, we're getting this issue. This is because we're running that, we are running that terminal test. So if you get an issue like this, don't worry. Fear not, it will not come up on. You should not get an issue like this if you're on the version that's available for download. This is because we're on our testing version. And so now let me try collapse this time because we didn't get to try collapse last time. So I'm going to hit fast. And this time we're going to do just fast. And let's do stairs as well. Now I'm going to hit proceed to auto edit. And as you can see, oh, that's good to know. You know what? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I did not import the song correct, I believe. Yeah, I did not. Okay. I see. Just come over here, import the song. And then I can hit continue. Okay, now it's working. So this is cool. This is exactly why I want to do the stream. So we can test. And let's go ahead and synchronize it. And then we're going to hit next. This is still tripping. 100 BPM. Let's do collapse, variation, and then we're going to hit fast. And let's do markers and proceed to auto edit. There we go. Now it's automatically editing our video. As you can see, it's created a stair-like pattern and it's edited to the beat of every cut. And if we let it play out, ta-da! Anyways, that is so cool. I love watching that go because it just, I see myself sitting here at this desk 2 years ago, falling asleep, half awake, trying to finish these videos, trying to get my foot in the door in the music industry with 24-hour turnaround videos, and now I can automatically do it in just the click of a button. So that is amazing to me. I don't know if that's amazing to you, but let me know. Please join the Discord server though, and DM me Livestream. If you want to get this plugin and try it for free, that's how you do it. As long as you can just, help us with any input or whatever, let us know. I'm going to apply a dehancer color grade to this to make it like filmic and aesthetic. Yeah, there we go. Look at that go. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, now let's try this AI visual effects applier again. Let's see if some of these work this time. So I'm going to start with some film burns and no film borders. 38% effect intensity. And we're also going to try low shutter this time. Then I'm going to hit add visual effects. And as you can see, it is applying some. Just be patient. There you go. There's some visual effects. Wow, that's so cool. It's literally like the demo video. Like, not even lying. Oh my goodness. So fun. So fun that this can be done automatically. And as you can see, these red areas, by the way, are where it's applying low shutter effects. Low shutter effects applied directly to the clips. So that way other people, that way you can have like low shutter effects without having to drag and drop the low shutter preset to your video. So yeah, there we go. Oh, look, we got some film burn overlays going on right here. This is crazy. This is here's one of the film burns. It's kind of working. Wow. It's kind of glitching out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, just because we're using Dehancer and Dehancer's slowing everything down. This one is interesting. This one just froze on that frame. Good to know. Film burn overlay. We have another flash effect. Another film burn. More film burns. Yeah, this is pretty cool. By the way, we made all these foam burns ourselves from scratch. Everything's original. So, honestly, that wasn't that many visual effects. What we could also do is we could just increase this effect intensity even more. I'm looking at this UI again now, and it's just like, it looked cool when I had it on the Adobe XD, but maybe I should just make it more simple. If you think I should make this UI more simple, let me know. But anyways. Let's go ahead and add a title card over here. This one over here was actually inspired by this Travis Scott Utopia title card. And you just apply it like that. And ta-da! There you go. There you have an automatic title card applier. Title cards were the first pack that we ever made on this site. So this is kind of cool, full circle moment. You can just enter whatever text you want. Simus. Yeah. That is so cool. The fact that we can just do this in just one click. Wow. I'm still blown away. Anyways. So the next feature, I'm actually gonna take this time too to talk about the next feature of auto edit, because this is not everything yet. Like, there's still more to come, believe it or not. So what are we doing next with auto edit? So the cool thing is that we're actually releasing a new automatic B-roll detection feature. So I'll actually really quickly go over it. The automatic B-roll detection feature is releasing in, drumroll, September 31st. So September 31st, we're releasing a new feature where essentially you can go ahead and automatically upload B-roll to your entire timeline. Let's say you shoot B-roll and there's some parts of it that are shaky. Some parts of it have blurriness. They're not usable. You don't want these parts shown in your video. What auto edit will be able to do is it will automatically detect the smooth parts of the video, and then it will remove all the shaky, blurry parts. Now, this is something that I personally struggled with a lot, dealt with a lot of time wasted essentially doing this. Let me just go ahead and pull up an example so you can essentially see what I'm doing. If you've ever done this before, why can't I find it? Where's the reveal and finder? Oh, here it is. It's covered by my computer. So if you ever done this before, where you have your B-roll clip like this, and then let's say you need to go ahead and just cut out this shaky part. Okay, look it. I'm readjusting my position and everything. I want that smooth part, but I don't want this part right here in between. This is all shaky, bad. But then this is smooth. So I have to go in and I have to manually cut this, and then I delete it. But I'm just gonna label it red for now, just so you know that this is the shaky part. What if auto edit can automatically remove all of that? Well, actually it can, and it's coming September 31st. We don't have the version. We actually don't have this beta version right now on hand to test in this video. We do have a model. I've seen it. It's pretty crazy, and when this comes to Premiere Pro, actually be a game changer. Not even lying. But anyways, that's pretty much the automatic B-roll detection feature. It's gonna be pretty crazy, and I hope it helps you save you guys some time. But anyways, that combined with the visual effects, the BPM detector, the goal is to essentially create something that will help you create a first draft of your entire music video. So then that way, all you have to do is make these other creative adjustments. A lot of people have this misconception that AI video editing tools, now this is a cool, interesting point I do want to talk about. AI video editing tools, in my opinion, and AI tools in general, are not here to replace anybody. What I do believe they are here to, it's like ChatGPT. It's going to do the first 80% or 60% of your job. but there's still going to be a large majority and portion of the videos and edits that you're not going to like, frankly. Oh, here we go. Look at that. We got a nice low shutter effect. That's crazy, is it not? Low shutter effect automatically applied to your video. Yo. Man, that's so cool. That's so cool that we can do this automatically. Anyways, the AI part is going to do like the first, what do you call it? 60% of your job, 40% of your job. And then the rest is still up to you. You're a human, you're an artist, and you have creative intuition and you know how to make things look cool. The AI is only here to enhance that process, but it's still ultimately up to the editors at the end of the day. Tools like auto edit are not here to replace all editors, but they are here to help make your job essentially, faster, help make it more efficient, and make you ultimately better as a video editor. I want to hear your thoughts though, because this is all pretty much, as a video editor myself, this is all pretty much things that affected me in my editing process, my workflow, but I'm nothing without you guys, and I want to make sure that, this is something that is actually going to help your workflow, which is why we're giving away a free version of this plugin to anybody who is willing to hop on a 15-minute Discord call, and we'll just go over feedback. We'll go over their wish list of cool things that they would like to have in Premiere Pro that currently are not in the program, and so forth. Anyways, with that, that's pretty much how the plugin works. That's pretty much how to use auto edit. If you have any questions or concerns, of course, feel free to let me know. I am excited though, because we did just release this next version, which is out. Yes. Okay. You guys are in for a treat. We got a new version. We got a new version of auto edit right now that I'm testing. Okay, so this is cool because I can also do a full rundown of exactly how to download this file, how do you call it, upload, how to install it, which has been a pretty big issue for these past few, or just troubleshooting issue that people have been reaching out to us about. Let me get a drink of water. So yeah, this new version is installing, and we're going to grab the Adobe ZXP installer right here. And yeah, let's get to work. This is gonna be super cool. I'm gonna take some chocolate pretzels. I've been eating these chocolate pretzels. Addicting. It's super bad to have it by my desk. Anyways, 35 more seconds. Okay, let's do this. I've been doing this other challenge recently where I make a reel, and I post a reel every day, once every day on my Instagram. I'm trying to aim for that. And I want to see how fast I can go from nothing, no recording, to posting the reel. Yesterday, my record was 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to try to get that down to 45 minutes. But that's what I'm going to be doing after. Or I might just stream that entirely. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Let's do this. Do I do one-on-one coaching? I actually don't at the moment. But I don't know. It's been something I've been thinking about. I've been getting asked often recently for one-on-one coaching. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one-on-one coaching in the future. I'll see. I will let you know though. So I'm gonna close Premiere Pro, and then we're gonna reopen it. We're gonna wait for it to open. Oh my God! Sorry. The first step I should do is actually install the file in ZXP. So I have the file right here. As you can see, I'm gonna just drag this finder up right here. Auto Edit 20. That's how many versions you can tell we've been on to make this plugin good. So I'm installing it right now. It's inspecting. I click install. Okay, there we go. Now it's installed. Now I'm going to close this project out. Close out Premiere. Quit Premiere. Reopen it. I'm doing this on my bottom screen, so let me see if I can see it. Okay, please stay tuned. This is gonna be crazy. I promise this is gonna be crazy. So let's make a new project. We're gonna call this auto edit test 15. This is 50. Why is that invalid? 20. Does that work? There you go. Okay, skip. Now let's open auto edit. Extensions, auto edit. Now it's here. This is the newest version. You guys are watching history in the process. Anyways, let's go ahead and import a MP3 file. We're gonna go to our test file, upload this MP3 file right here, go back to our test music video project, upload our performance takes, and hit next. Now it's imported. You see how it also imports into our project file. And I'm going to hit Command A, right click it, and synchronize. This is part of the process. You still have to manually synchronize it. We will get to that soon. So now it's synchronized. Now let's go ahead and hit continue or next. My bad. And damn. Okay. Good to know though. Let me see if I can just actually really quickly test this. So this is actually like a low key. I'm trying to make sure that this BPM thing is working. Permission denied. Okay, I see. Let me see if I can run a test with this file on the BPM and if it's working. No. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna just go ahead and redo that. Where's the system settings? Right here. Okay. Struct C Python Darwin was blocked to your Mac. Okay, so we're gonna hit allow anyways. I don't see it popping up. Let me just do one more run of this. 1 second, guys. So let's run this again one more time on a new project or a new sequence. Oh, it saved the settings on this one. Okay, let me close this project out. Close project, save, and then reopen it. Or Premiere is just gonna crash right now. Yeah, it's crashed. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm actually kind of like testing this right now. This is really cool. You guys get to watch the inside scoop. Can this be used for YouTube animation, detected clip, and transition to the next scene? To detect the next scene and make segment clips. Ooh, I actually know what you're... if I understand properly, I think I know what you're talking about. So are you asking if it can detect the next... Can this be used for automation to detect the next clip? Like for a transition that requires a subsequence or like a nested sequence or has to be like masked individually. Not at the moment. It can do overlay transitions, so it pretty much places all the cuts at the beat of the song, and then that's where it applies overlay transitions as well. So film burn, let me show you so I'm not like explaining this and not making sense. So let's go ahead and create a new one. Yeah, here's auto edit, MP3 files. Let me grab my music track. Could you actually, just quickly clarify if you're referring to like a template of transitions or like because like for example, a flash cut, match cut transition. That's something that is still pretty manual. It's one of those pretty manual processes. I'm actually thinking a lot of, ways that can be automated, but I don't know. Anyways, this one right here. Oh, he said one thing. You want to learn how to make plugins like this. Where do I start? YouTube has nothing much information. Oh, actually, cool referral. My friend Nate. Nate is okay. So yeah, this one's still tripping. I will let Nate know about this. Nate does plugins, and he actually has a YouTube channel called NT Productions, and he teaches exactly how to make plugins on his channel, and he's really smart. He's really goated. So if you want to learn anything about plugins, check out Nate's work. He is cracked, like actually. So yeah, you can check out all his stuff. He basically goes over how to make scripts, how to make extensions, stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, that's how you make plugins. I'll send you his thing. if I start doing a music video and use this tool, will I be a problem to other editors because I cut a lot of time? No. Why would you absolutely care about the other editors? No, I'm just kidding. That's mean. But to answer your question, no, I don't think so. I honestly truly believe that AI is going to be here forever, and it's just going to continually increase the speed of how fast we turn around videos. So either hop on the trend or don't, but either way, editing is just going to get faster and faster. So use every tool to your advantage. You're on the inside scoop right now. This is like one of the newest tools. Literally just came out on July 4th. So anyways, hopefully that answers your question. So let's go ahead and do another test right now. This test right now, auto edit V, what's it called? 20. This is the 20th version, I believe, is particularly for this AI visual effects applier that we just updated, which is gonna be pretty sick. I'm super excited for it right now. So we're doing this full auto editing sequence, which is still very amazing to watch. Look at it go. Look at all that auto editing. And then sequence. Okay, so now let's apply some visual effects. Let's come over here. Let's skip past the manual ones and go straight to some AI ones. Film burns. I want film burns. I want some Y2K Fruitier Metro effects. I want some film borders and mixed media effects. I'll do some of those as well. And we'll keep it at 50% effect intensity. And now let's see it sequence it out. Yo, let's go. You see that? Everything imported right there in that project file. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is crazy. Finally it's working. Okay, so oh man. Y'all are screwed. Why is this one doing black though? This one should not be black. Yeah, so we added some Fruitier Metro overlays. This one is still screen. No. Okay. I'll have to convey all these notes right now. Some of these are still screen blend modes. It's really just like tweaking these blend modes that are the only issue at the moment. But the fact that this is being done is crazy. This one, I don't know what's going on right here, being honest. This one should not be applying like this. This should just be like as is. That one applied well. That one applied properly. Fruitier Metro effects. Some borders. Yeah, that is crazy. That's so cool to just see it automatically applied. This one right here should be screened though. Like that. That one should be screened. These are like mixed media effects. I was trying to do it overlay because overlay looks so much better, like just as a texture, but yeah, I don't know. You know what would be cool? Maybe let me try something. Invert. If you use AI tools like this to edit music videos, I'm using it right now. I'm not sure if I understand your question properly, but okay. Oh, I see. So if we use a overlay effect, it might look cooler with a like as an inverted white one. So I think overlays works best if it's if it's like, how do you say this? Inverted. Because this looks cool as an overlay, but this does not look cool as an overlay. That's cool. Not. Yeah, I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So hopefully this answers your questions, but like as you can see, those are some transitions right there. And then we have some, you see this like film burn flash effect right here? That's what it can do. It's applied, it's cut on beat to the song. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But that's pretty much what's going on. These ones should be not linear dodge add, but like more like screen. Yeah, these ones should be like screen. And then we got some mixed media effects, more mixed media effects. The Fruitier Metro effects. Yeah, this is just so fun. It's so fun to watch like come to life because like these ideas are like you know they're like you have them and then you're like, oh, is this really possible? Can this be done? You know, yeah, and to watch it happen is really cool. So this one right here is supposed to be, as you can see, this one's MP4. It should be an MOV transparent file. Not sure if that properly translated. These other two ones did though, so that is cool. Frutiger Metro Effects. Frutiger Metro Effects definitely have to be my favorite for this one, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Anyways, we got a pretty cool looking plugin so far. Yeah, if you guys want to try it out for free, just join the Discord server. Just you know, like, let us know what features you think would be cool. What would be helpful to you? And it seems like transitions are the biggest one, but anyways, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this is a good problem troubleshooting stream. I'm going to try to do more of these often later this week. This one will be a short one for now. I do have a couple more updates, but some of these are pretty secret and I'm excited to announce and release these. But anyways, I will be hopping off right now. Hopefully you guys found some value. If you want to check out Auto Edit, once again, it's linked below in the description. And if you want to get it for free, download the Discord server or join the Discord server and shoot us a DM live stream. And we will send you a free version of the plugin. Anyways, hope you guys found something useful. Happy editing. If you want to download Auto Edit, link below. I'll talk to you guys and I'll see y'all soon. Very, very, very soon. Peace.